Now you take, if these new Bibles were to make things clear, why is it they made them so muddy you can't even read them anymore? If this book here has maybe 100 words in it that are archaic, that is what they give. They give 100. Now we had bigger classes, preaching classes, in the last 10, 15 years than we had when we started. We only had 12 students when we started, and along we're down under 20 students, we could do this, but we don't have time now to do it. But when we first began to start, you know what I'd do? I'd give the young men a sheet of paper with all the archaic words the King James Bible is supposed to have in it, and there'll be 100 of them. And I'd give the King James word and then the modern word and let them study those things and cover up one side of that thing and try to guess what the word was. And out of 100 words, almost everybody in the class could guess 50 of them. Even though they were archaic, by looking at the context, they could tell what it meant. So actually, you only had 50, but of the 50, I had maybe 20 guys in there who could get them, who knew what they meant without looking them up. And I had about 5 in there that had to look up the thing to see what it said in an ancient dictionary, about 5. Now listen, if there were 100 words there you didn't understand, and some of these guys come in here don't have a high school education and can guess them, if you had 100 words there you don't understand, all you had to do was put each one down in the margin. They would have taken less than one change per 20 pages. Where you put out a new revision of the Bible, you change anywhere from 8,000 to 30,000 verses in order to make it clear. Well, somebody's just a bald-faced liar. Amen. And a crook on top of that. That's right. All you have to do is say, just put a marginal note there. We have attempted. That's all you had to do. Put it in the margin. One word. You have to change the whole chapter, the whole verse, or say it's hard to understand. Put the thing in the margin, stupid. Say modern, then put in the modern word. It's a strange thing, but those of us who believe the Bible, and you know my crew, I have them here every year, every twice a year, these guys I bring in, that's my crew. And you notice how plain talkers those fellows are? That's right. They're all using an archaic Bible. It's 300 years out of date. How do you explain that? Now, you bring some smart aleck in here that spends all his time with the original Greek and the original Hebrew and quoting an NIV. I bet you'd have the hardest time in the world you ever had in your life understanding him. He'd be using all the college talk, the meaningful relationships, and reaching out and touching others and impacting with the heteronomous input of the environment, with the autonomous evidence of the individual expressing it. Shut up, get out, okay? Now, in my bunch, we go by this old hairy old thing here, this old archaic Bible here. You can understand us. We'll talk plain with you.